In this video, you're gonna learn why playing poker for the money will make you go broke. Pretty dramatic headline, I know, but I really want this to hammer home. I see so many players making this mindset mistake and focusing way too much on the money, and it has the inverse effect of making them go broke, of real financial problems. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos. My name is Adam Carmichael. I'm a mindset performance coach who helps poker players to reach that next level of performance. Now today, we're gonna focus on your relationship with money and poker results and how that's really impacting your overall success, and it's actually leading to financial heartache and problems. So most players get into poker for one or two reasons. One, they enjoy it, or two, they want the money. They want the financial rewards from playing the game. Generally a combination of both. I know myself, when I got into poker, I did enjoy the game, but I had my eyes on the prize. I wanted to make lots of money from poker. And early on in your career, it's not a problem. Like, playing poker to make money is great. It allows you to make a living, it allows you to cover living costs, it allows you to have a good lifestyle. And at first, it seems like quite a healthy relationship, right? You're making money, things are going well. But far too many players either get into poker thinking it's going to be a nice big payday, or they obsess way too much on money outcomes, and it really detracts them from actually making progress in poker. So let's go through an example to highlight it all and show you why it's a problem, especially for poker players. So let's say you want to make 100K. Let's say the goal is 100K. Maybe in a year, maybe in a few years, but 100K is the goal. Nice big fat $100,000 check. So you start off on your journey. Let's say you're here. You're like, can't wait. I'm going to make 100K through poker. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to grind. I'm going to hustle. I'm going to study. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make that 100K. Now, you would have half a chance of that being a decent model if the poker path was linear. So if you could go from A to B with checkpoints, so you make 10K month one, 10K month two, and as a linear path, it won't create as much heartache because you can set checkpoints and you make progress. However, the reason it's such a bad model in poker, it's bad in a lot of things, but it's really bad for poker players to have a money outcome based mindset, is because of this big fat thing called variance, which you guys are all aware of. Variance messes all of it up. So you can set a money outcome that you want, but due to variance, you never know if you're on track. Your progress is going to be much more up and down rather than linear, and this is going to cause problem after problem after problem. Okay, and I'm going to show you why it's causing problems for you guys who are focusing way too much on money, and why you need to switch your attention to something different. So money is focused on the outcome, right? So it's the outcome based. And the reason I said it doesn't work is because poker success isn't linear. Poker progress isn't linear. Instead, it's more like this. Something like that, like long break-even stretches, downs, ups, spikes, downs, depending on your format, those are going to be more exaggerated. If you're playing MTTs, you're going to have the biggest spikes of all time. If you're playing stuff with slightly less variance, it might be slightly less choppy, but it's not going straight, it's going up and down. Now, if your only focus is to make X amount of money, and you judge yourself on your success by making money, what happens when you're here? So you've had an upswing and you've lost money. Let's say you've had a bad few weeks and you've lost money. How does that affect you? Because you're thinking of your success and your progress based on the outcome of making loads of money, how does it make you feel? It makes you feel like you're moving backwards. It makes you feel like you're not making progress. It makes you feel like a failure. It makes you feel disheartened. So all these negative consequences come because you're focusing on making money, and now when you see that, wait a second, I've just lost money, I'm not making money over this period of time, you get frustrated. I see so often poker players obsessed with results, and during break-even stretches, whether it's a few months or a few weeks, they get really disheartened. And they get disheartened because they think, wait a second, I'm not going towards my outcomes. So what happens is when you get too attached to the money, when things are going badly, you put way too much importance on it. Way too much significance. If you're on a downswing, at the end of the day, who cares? It doesn't really matter. You can come out the other side of it and still make a lot of money. You make it a big deal because in that moment, it feels like you're not doing well. It feels like you're not making money. It feels like you're not making progress towards the holy grail outcome, let's say 100K in this example. So when you're thinking of the outcome, if things are linear, it's all right, like you don't get knocked off as much. If you're in a normal job and you've set yourself a money goal and you've got a clear salary every month, awesome, because every month you stay on track. But with poker, if you set money goals and focus on those, every single week, every single month, you're going to be either ahead of pace or behind pace. It's going to be up and down. So it's a really, really bad thing to focus on. Like I said, the end outcome, it's fine to have the outcome, is that, but it's the focal point. What you're thinking about and focusing on is very, very important, because if you're focused on money, you're not going to handle down swings, you're not going to handle break-even swings, because you put too much significance on them and they hurt too much. So if down swings are hurting you too much right now, you're focusing way too much on outcomes, okay? And instead, you need to focus on the process. Okay, now this is like a kind of, gets used a lot, process rather than outcome based. But what I mean by focusing on the process is, if you want to have success in poker, you need to realize that money, success, is the outcome. It's the effect of the process. It's the effect of you learning to get it better. And instead of focusing on just making money, you've got to focus on something much more important, and that is learning, improving, and getting better. If you wake up in the morning playing poker and your goal is not to get better, your goal is not to learn, your goal is not curiosity and get to learn more stuff and improve your knowledge, you're playing the wrong game. You are playing the wrong game. If you're waking up in the morning going, I want to make some money today, I'm really excited about making money, it's fine that if it's in the back of your mind, but if that's what you're thinking about, you're going to get lost in just trying to make money. The only way to make money is by getting better, by learning, by improving, and you need to enjoy it. You need to enjoy the process of learning. Okay, you really need to get this into your head. I really want to drill this into your head. You need to enjoy the process of learning more than anything else, more than making money, more than playing high stakes. You need to enjoy the process of getting better, of improving, of solving problems, of learning puzzles. If you look at anyone who has success in poker, they enjoy the game. They love learning. They love improving. And as a result, as a reward, poker gives them the money. Poker will reward you with money when you enjoy getting better. When you enjoy learning, poker comes as a reward. If you're focusing on the outcome, you can't change the outcome by focusing on that. You change the outcome by focusing on the process. And the process is learning and improving. So have a think about it right now. What is your current relationship with with poker? Are you thinking it is a vehicle to make more money? Which is fine if that's one avenue. But do you enjoy the game? Do you really, really enjoy the game? Do you enjoy getting better? Do you enjoy learning? Do you love waking up and trying to solve problems and trying to get better at solving those problems? Because poker is built for those types of people. The only people who have success in poker over the long term are those who like solving problems, like getting better, and they use poker as their vehicle to fill that intrinsic need to get better. So this is extrinsic. You focus on the rewards, the outcomes, what you get. Whereas getting better, learning, is intrinsic. So extrinsic motives, they run out. They're kind of short-term, good for getting you to sprint to a finish line, but intrinsic never ends. Intrinsic makes you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel like you're progressing, you're growing, you're learning, you're solving problems, you're becoming better. It creates an inner feeling. And poker, you need to connect these dots. If you're all external focused with no internal drive, you're going to burn out. And the side effect is, unfortunately, you probably go broke rather than going rich. And the further away from it you are, like basically the more outcome focused you are, the more obsessed with making money you are, the more likely you're going to go the opposite way. Reason being is you put way too much significance and importance, and when you put importance on stuff, that creates pressure, that creates stress. Pressure and stress create a bad learning environment, which means you're not improving, you're not getting better, which creates more and more stress, which creates this like ticking time bomb that just blows up with a big downswing, or blows up with you like, what the fuck am I doing? So you really need to pay attention to this one. If you're playing poker just for the money, stop and go, wait a second, how can I get this a bit more intrinsically linked? How can I enjoy the process of learning, enjoy the process of getting better, and as a result, I will get the financial rewards. This is not me saying that money's not important. This is not me saying that you're not playing poker with the end outcome to make money, but you set the goal of making X amount of money, and then you bring it back to, let's just get good. Let's get good at this game and enjoying that process. If you're not enjoying it, question your relationship with poker, try and get more enjoyment, try and get more curiosity back, and that's gonna have the effect of getting you to this 100k, a million, whatever outcome, money-wise, much quicker when you focus on getting better. Now, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, you're gonna love the free quiz I've done for you guys, which is in the description. It's how to level up your poker mindset. It will tell you what level your mindset is right now and what steps to take your poker mindset to the next level. Thanks for watching this, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. There's gonna be plenty more coming from me very soon.